Author presents Back and Forth with NEVS and Sven, a program of writing rants and rebuttals.
Do you have your craft down? Do you write three-dimensional characters that have conflict and actually grow out of that conflict? Do you write books that are page-turners and are engaging and at least grab a reader and make them want to know more? And if the answer is yes to all this, do you wonder why you're still not successful? I mean, we all know the odds of making it in this business are very difficult, maybe even slim to none, and yet we see people who actually make a living at this, or even better than make a living at this. So what aspect, what kind of magical sauce are we not getting here? Maybe you should look in the mirror. Ask yourself, do I write, or are my ideas in line with the popular culture zeitgeist? Maybe your message has been done to death, or you aren't really writing about what readers want to hear. There are writing classes out there that will steer you and train you to writing for a contemporary audience and base your craft on what people and how people want to receive books today. There are also courses, and I have attended them, that will teach you to chase trends and look at the next trend, but that's kind of a no-win scenario, and I will get into that in another episode. Look in the mirror again. The world around you is a reflection of popular culture, the people we elect, the trends that are being set right now. And then you have to ask yourself, well, is this reflection in the mirror, is this pop culture, am I in line with all the trends that I'm seeing today? And if the answer is no, then you're in the minority, and that means that your audience is probably going to be smaller. If you're in the minority, then it's going to be a lot harder to find that audience that resonates with you. Ergo, you're not going to be making as much money at this because, again, smaller population, smaller trends, smaller amount of revenue. It's just kind of how it works, supply and demand. And then you have to ask yourself again, is this situation really all that bad? I mean, if you're writing from your soul and you're happy doing this, and the whole point of writing is because it makes you happy, and it's not about monetary gain, then you're probably in a great position. If you measure success the way studios, publishers, and record labels measure success, then you should be a celebrity before you even start writing, because celebrities, again, are reflecting the trends and the desires of pop culture. So, looking in that mirror, do you fit that description? Do you reflect pop culture? If so, then you fit the definition of what makes a successful writer, or any artist, according to the people who are in this business.
No matter how you dress it, pop literature is still tough to swallow. I was hoping to digest this book so I could mirror pop culture in my own writing. Of course, the literary community loves to bash this book, but I don't fault E.L. James for the way she writes or for her success. Her book reflects popular culture. It was the right book for the right time. The question is, do you want to write books for right now, or for yourself, for society, for accolades, validation, what? I don't condone damaging any book. But since there are millions of 50 Shades and E.L. James made a sale, I don't think she cares about this copy. I believe in free speech, in the pursuit of happiness and telling a good story. If monetary issues hinder my writing, then that's the price I pay for looking in the mirror and not seeing the reflection of popular trends and culture. On the other hand, I do believe in following the rules of good writing. It's a fine line. I read best-selling books that don't follow rules of good writing. In those instances, the author was a celebrity before they wrote the book. Publishers give them slack because they have pre-sold audience. The audience give them slack because they get a warm fuzzy just seeing the name of their favorite star. E.L. James became a celebrity after she wrote this book. The book is not for me, but I don't reflect the vast majority. She wrote what she wanted, and it was also what the world wanted. And you know what? You never falter. Don't fault anybody for that. Keeping it real. Peace out. Tasty shades of gray.
Did you think this